Alright, people, so I'm here with another live Periscope video here, and I haven't done one of these in, I don't know, maybe a week or two, because I've been kind of behind on WWE as of late. But I wanted to talk about Seth Rollins now, because, looking at what they did with Seth, what WWE did with Seth Rollins, going back to last year, more specifically after WrestleMania, where he won the title, which was great. I was very happy. That was probably the greatest moment of 2015 right there in WWE, where Seth Rollins won the belt. So he wins the fucking belt, and like I said, I'm very happy. And then literally like the night after he won the belt on Raw, and then following thereafter for like the next 6 months, they would degrade him. They would make him lose. They would make him get his ass kicked like every fucking week on Raw. And then, I see people saying, like Jim Ross was saying, oh, he's a small guy. He's a chicken shit champion. He shouldn't, be beating up people. He should be scared running away. And if you're a fucking jobber, yeah. But I mean, if you're the champion, I don't care if you're a heel. You should still be going over most of the time. You should still be beating up people. You should be looking strong because you're the motherfucking champion. You're the top of the company. At least you're supposed to be the guy who's number one. And I get every once in a while, you got to get beat up. You got to lose. But not every fucking week. Not 90% of the time. So, are they going to fuck him up again? So now he's with Roman Reigns. He's going to do a feud with Roman Reigns, which I already think is a mistake to do a feud with Roman Reigns, because Roman Reigns shouldn't even be champion. He shouldn't even be fucking champion. He shouldn't even be in this company, quite frankly. I see people saying, turn him heel, turn him heel. No, fire him. Get rid of him. Release him. Somebody had said, I know about SmackDown going live on Tuesday night starting July 19th in the draft. Somebody asked me to do a video about the brand split. I'll probably do a separate video, but about SmackDown going live on Tuesdays, I don't like, I like the fact that it's going to, there's a positive and a negative to this in my opinion. I like the fact that it's going to go live. I think that's great, that it's going to be live. It gives it a more genuine feel. But on Tuesday nights, that's the thing. I don't watch SmackDown anyway, but if I were to watch it, it's like you have Monday Night Raw 3 hours, then you have SmackDown 2 hours right after, the next day after. So if I get behind on like Raw, which I sometimes do, I have shit going on, so sometimes I don't watch it. Then you got fucking SmackDown right after that, so you could easily get behind on like 5 hours of television, or if you have a pay-per-view. Every 4 weeks you got a pay-per-view on Sunday too. So, I mean, that's a lot of consecutive WWE content. I mean, could they do it live like on Friday? Friday was a great day to have SmackDown because you're just, most people are home on Friday. It's a nice day to relax. It's the start of the weekend. Everybody's in a good mood. I thought Friday was a good day to have it, but for some reason they changed it to Thursday. I don't know why the fuck. But I would love of them to have it on live on Friday. I still probably wouldn't watch it unless they put some good content on there, and then they got the brand split. I don't fucking know, if this is gonna work or not. The whole thing with the brand split, is, you got separate people on Raw and SmackDown. The thing is, I don't watch SmackDown, so, I don't know how this is going to work. Like, I can't imagine that they're just going to put, like, a guy like fucking Cena or a guy like fucking, all the main event guys will probably still be on Raw. And then they'll just probably put the jobbers on SmackDown. So, I think it's, I don't know, we'll see what happens with it. I'd like to see how it actually is going to work. Like, I have a feeling, though, like, after a while, it's just not gonna work, I don't think, because the way they treat SmackDown like it's a fucking a show for jobbers, it really begs the question: is the brand split gonna work? I don't think so, because unless they fucking actually treat SmackDown with respect and put some good guys on there, I don't think it's gonna work. And are they going to bring back the World Heavyweight title, too? I'm a big proponent of having 2 titles. That way you could get more people over. With one title, it's like, it's hard to get people over with just one fucking title. main title. You have to have more titles than just fucking two title or one main title. Especially now with all the content that they have. It used to be just 2 hours of Raw and 2 hours of SmackDown. Now we have 3 hours of Raw and 2 hours of SmackDown. So, I don't get that you add an hour to Raw, but then you take away a belt. It just doesn't make sense to me. So, but I was getting back, to Seth Rollins. I have a feeling that they're going to fuck him up again because, they have a talented guy in Seth Rollins, and they always fuck everything up in this company. We all know that. Very few things that they actually do correctly. So I think he's going to, I have a hard time believing he's going to beat Roman Reigns. I hope he does. I have a hard time believing that. But, we'll see what happens. But, they got a great guy in Seth Rollins on their hands. He's talented. He can wrestle. He can talk, unlike Roman Reigns. But will they continue to fuck him up and, have him get beat all the time? Will he be a jobber? Who the fuck knows? But that's kind of why I'm making this video, because I don't want to see Seth Rollins be buried by Roman Reigns again, or whoever the fuck. So I remember it used to be like fucking Seth Rollins had like fucking like Kane, J&J Security on his side, and Roman Reigns would come out and just beat them all up. It made Rollins look like a fucking jobber. I always made the comparison. It made Rollins look like Santino Marella. He looked like a fucking fool getting beat up every fucking week. But we'll see what happens here. Yeah, that's about it, people. I guess if you guys have any comments or questions now, would be a good time to let me know. If you want a question answered or anything like that. But I just wanted to talk about a little bit about Seth Rollins there. So there you go, people. There's my thoughts on that subject.